Hi, it's Karen from Stamping on the Back Porch, back with day 2 of Take a Crafty Break. Today we're going to be doing swing cards. These are really fun. You know, we're focusing on crafts for all ages, things we can all do together with minimal supplies, and just thinking about what a gift it is to both to ourselves, to make some things, and then also to be able to give them to someone. So this is like a birthday card, but it could be anything. Did you know these kinds of cards are called interactive because the person who gets them, you have to do something to kind of see. It's not like just just a regular opening. So, and this is a square shape. And you see, you can change the shape. So you could do a whole lot of variety of these. So this one is, no matter the weather, we're friends forever, and on the inside, hello, sunshine. So, and the whole point of this is you can come up with your own ideas, your own sizes, your own ideas. So we just take an idea and run with it. So yesterday's card, which was this card, and you can always go back and look at that, is also an interactive card because you we'll open it a different way, and then you have to figure out how to fold it back up again if you want to put it together. And you have this entire time to post what you do with these ideas over on the Back Porch Stamper. So I'll put a link for that because we are loving seeing what other people are doing. Because you see one idea from me, but then you see a whole bunch more from others. So we will get started. Oh, good. We have North Carolina in the house, and we're not sure who all, and we have had some kids post their projects, and we would love to do that. So if you have kids at home or from school or grandkids or anything else, make sure to share these ideas with them. These are just great ideas they can use for all kinds of things. And, you know, teaching kids to all of us to just be more thoughtful is just fun when you have some fun cards to give. Then it's fun to add a note. So to start with, we're going to do a square card. And I picked, mine are 4 by 4. You know, and a regular envelope is 4 1/4 inches wide. So I just want to kind of stick with 4 1/4 or 4, but 4 is just easy to measure. But you know, you could do these for little gift tags or something too. And if you make a larger one, you'd have to put it in a larger envelope, but you know what? Sometimes that's worth it because it makes a statement when you give a big card. So don't feel like you need to use anything that I'm saying. This is just the ideas. We have, yeah, Marilyn says, here from Michigan, stuck in the house. Oh man, I love that comment. I have to use that, stuck in the house. And it is. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know the parades and everything here were canceled. I should be doing something green. Okay, here's a little bit of green. So, okay. Hi, James. So, anyway, so this is pretty cool. I'm thinking at the end of 10 days, it would be really fun for any kids that have posted their projects in the Back Porch Stampers. If they would like to get one of my cards, I would love to send them a card. So we'll figure out a way to do that because that's just kind of the whole fun of this is sharing ideas. Okay, so for this, we are going to just take 4 by 4 papers, and you can see any brads work. I happen to have some crafting brads, but these brads would all work. So whatever you have, this is about creating with whatever you have. These might be a little big if you ended up doing little circle punches, you know, but they're perfect for this size card. So first I'm just going to decorate the top. And really, this is just like creating a card. And I'm just doing things here, of course, that are just really simple. But you could make this like any card front you would ever want to make. And I decided to focus on flowers. I'm using this punch paper. And I just thought, I'm going to, let's see, I do have my little handy cutter here. And it doesn't really matter if I'm not too precise on this. But by using a corner of a square paper here, I'm automatically going to get a corner of the paper here. Now you could put your brad in the middle too and have it swing. It's going to swing differently, but you know, everything's okay here. I just thought this was just kind of a fun look because it's a little unusual. So I am, oh, thanks you guys for sharing. It is fun to just, I'm enjoying this, just kind of thinking of something easy and yet, I don't know, classy. I mean, it's just a perfect thing because it's just for all skill levels. We can all just do whatever we want with this. Okay, and I am going to use glue. I have just made it my thing. And so since we're doing easy, I've done punches. So you can think of any punches you have, any flower punches. And now notice this isn't straight, but it really doesn't matter because this is just going to be spring flowers. So I have all these punched out tulips, and I could use other flowers. I could use anything I wanted, other punches. So what I am going to do is start with, I'm going to do 3 kind of in the background, kind of up to the edge of the card. Okay, so right there. So if I'm doing 3, I'm going to do my 2 outside ones first. Oh, great. Ina, is that what your name is? Said she's going to do this tonight with her kids. I said, oh, fun. Or if you have grandkids over, these are fun things. These are also would be fun little kits. You can make up kits for things like this and send to your grandkids and, let them just create. Or for kids who like to create, I'm also saying you guys could make kits for your friends or, just for some extra things or kits for getting together with people. So whatever. So I'm going to do these 3 first, because then I'll put my middle one in last if I care about spacing. Now, of course, if this is a field of flowers, they're never perfectly spaced. So keep in mind, perfectly spacing is a little overrated. So, we'll do whatever. So then my next layer, I'm going to put 2 on, and I'm just going to come down a little further here. If you notice right there, let's see, what else have I not used? I haven't used this one yet. And of course, this would be, layout ideas are also just great for regular cards. But then I'm going to do one more. You know what? Purple is my favorite, so I'm going to do purple. And actually, I think I'd like to pop one up. Let's see if I have something. I have these. This will pop up a little. Oh, I do have some pop-up things. So we'll just do a little variation here. So this last one, I will pop up. Oh, Kathy was saying kits are a great idea because you could save them up and do, yes, that is, and then have some on hand. That may or may not be a good idea, but planned randomness, when you go for random, just doesn't work. Because in a field, you'll have things close together. But I do think that is a fun look. And then I just took words from the Label Me Bold just because I wanted to put some little words there. And I'm just hand cutting. Now you could, this really doesn't need words. You could handwrite words on something, or you could use any stamp that you have. Oh, Sally's just saying you could flip them over and add wiggle eyes and have a field of monsters. Oh, look at that. I would love to see somebody do that. That is a great idea. And put some wiggle eyes on. Okay, that's an awesome idea. And you know what? Let's challenge. Let's see who can be the first person to take that idea. And Sally, it might have to be you, but I'm sure, that's why it's so fun to see other people's ideas, because we all kind of see our own limitations. We look through things through our eyes, and then you see what somebody else does and you think, oh, how did they think of that? Why can't I think of that? So now I'm going to take the next part, just lay this under. And I am going to take this. I want this to go far enough down that I don't worry about it. If it's close to the corner, it might tear when you open it. And I also want the prongs, there to be enough room that they wouldn't stick out on the edge. So this time I will use just a regular office one. So we see the difference, which is a little bit bigger, but it'll be totally adequate. And You know, this is about using what you have at home. And you know, it's not that much difference. So isn't that fun? And then it just will open like this. And I have to put my happy birthday in, or like this, however you want to open it. Oh, the meerkats would be adorable on this card too. You could do the meerkats. You know, there's a bunch of them together, and it'd be a great card to send someone, say, I just miss getting together. Wouldn't that be fun? A fun I miss you card. So each day we're going to talk about one kind of person to maybe send a card to. So, and today I am first thinking of someone who might be elderly and doesn't get out of the house much. So maybe they're in a nursing home, and I know they may hold the card for a while, but for a couple of days, but that doesn't matter. They'll still get it. I know at my mom's nursing home now, they don't even go out for lunch. The meals are delivered to the room. I mean, they just aren't leaving their room either. And I know the time gets long. And so if you know someone that's either pretty housebound and doesn't get out that much, that's who we're thinking about today. Someone who isn't very active and would just love to get something. So that's another thing we'd love to hear, who you make your card for, who you're going to give it to. Because we can always think of lots of ideas. But okay, so how cool is that? So this is one idea, and you guys have come up with some really clever ideas here, so I cannot wait. Shara says she needs the sound of my positivity and laughter today. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we always need to laugh. It is just good. It is just good for us, and we really do need to practice some self-care during this time, and part of that is laughing. And you know, like I was laughing at the what was that, stuck from, you know, the stuck at home. I mean, there's just all these things, you know, and we still have so much to be grateful for, and so many little ways that we can encourage each other. You know, I just feel for all of you that are going through hard times, like losing jobs. You know, our daughter, their restaurant closed. She's a pastry chef. You know, I know that things are hard, but you know, so we're going to do this. So, but at least we'll take a little day brightener here and then do what we can and get this through this together, right? Okay, so here we're just changing the shape. So now ovals would work. So again, I just want you to be creative. Now I use some circle dies, but if you don't have that, hey, anything that's a circle, you could just trace and hand cut. Cups, you know, you can just do different sizes. So this is really all about getting creative. So, and I just thought, I just love this when this is no matter the weather, we're friends together. And this isn't a weather thing we're doing, but it's what we're going through. But I just love how on the inside, it's hello sunshine, because it's like you bring sunshine no matter what the weather is. So what a fun card to give someone. And you see, this is the same paper. So I'm just using punches today to make this easy. But we can, because that's the whole point of this, to kind of focus on how you make the cards. And then, so I just have two different size circles here, and I have my raindrop paper. Well, good. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. That means a lot to me, because, you know, I really was thinking, what can we do? Spend a little more time together and do something fun. And, you know, my passion is sharing our passions with all ages and all abilities and all, you know, we all can have a hand in this. I thought this is just fun. So thanks to those of you who are taking a break in your school day and taking a little time, whether it's live or a little later, and you're going to put your things on. So this time, okay, on the inside here, I just took the hello sunshine and just went all around. So I thought with a circle that just kind of fit. You know, I could have just done one, but you know, we're all about possibilities. I say crafters tend to be optimistic anyway, because we do dwell in the land of possibilities. And beauty and design and color. You know, there are just some good things to. Okay, so I'm going to put this on, and I think this time I'll go ahead and do my brad first, since I'll just be labeling after that. So this time I'm going to do that, and we'll just do another regular one again. Oh, and I know that some of you kids are missing seeing your grandparents, your friends. So, your kids, your teachers, anyone that you're kind of missing. But I just think grandparents, I know you're missing your grandkids if, people can't see each other right now. So it's just important to stay in touch. So anyway, with this, now this time I took these words, no matter the weather, we're friends forever. And I'm just fussy cutting them because, it really doesn't matter. I'm not trying to get straight lines. This time I'm just going to kind of go around it here. And if you make a few of these cards, you want to stamp a few of these all together, and then you can sit and cut and you can do your cards really quickly. Or you can make one of a kind card. So our motto for this is every day make something awesome. So here we are, and this time I will put this on. And I am going to put over here because I'm going to do them a little bit differently this time. So this time, Anne said she likes the idea of making kits, to send to grandkids that don't live nearby. That's, I think kits for anyone like having a hospital stay or something too, or homesick and recovery. It's like getting Happy Mail and then getting something you can do with it. Okay, I better look at this. This time I was going to do it a little more up and down. So I'm going to put that right there. And this is where I love to say, if you are going to make a few cards of the same, it makes it really fun because unless you're really good at that, they aren't going to look the same anyway. So I often think it's fun to make at least a couple of cards and then make the second one a little bit different because that's how you just, learn to think more creatively and you start just noticing more things. Okay, and look at this one. I popped up, this one I didn't. And they both work. So, today's really short because this is really a quick idea, but it's just meant to be a fun little break. So, again, I hope you'll join us tomorrow. And you can go back and see the videos. And there are, over in the back porch stampers, there's a different thread for each place to leave your comments. So it's fun to see what everyone's going to do with these ideas. So swing cards are just, a fun thing. So you can think of other shapes. We'd like to see you get creative. And thank you for taking this creativity break with me.